Welcome, Cancer. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon in Sagittarius reading. I am going to remind you that this is a general reading, and I want to talk a little bit about the difference between an unfocused or a general reading like this and a reading in which you can share with me your concerns, and why that makes a reading more potent for you as an individual. This is less about an advertisement for personal readings, my readings, or the readings of others, but to explain why they can be so much more powerful, particularly and usually when you come with very clear concerns or questions. That framing is key to the value of the reading for you and the kind of energy that I can pull down during a reading. So all of that is to say, yes, I do personal readings. The information for that is in the description box below. But I am always thrilled when you respond with appreciations that a reading hit you in a positive way. Although that is always my intention, you will have observed that these readings are very non-specific because I want them to be as useful to the most of you as possible. Okay, so having said all that, I appreciate you being here now and all the support that you give me in whatever way that is. So Cancer, your overall energy, the Lady of Jades, is the Queen of Pentacles. This is the energy of doing what is necessary and enjoying what you need to do to stabilize and secure your own material comforts, existence, and security. You are in a place of knowing with confidence that you can transform whatever resources you have at hand to those that you desire. You're able to work in season, in sync with the seasons, with the needs of others, and clarify what benefits you primarily. This is you understanding that as the mother of a situation, your well-being is always primary. Think of the admonition we get on airplanes, right? If you're with your child, put on your airbag first. This is important for you to feel successful and feel good about what you can give to others. And you are generous. You are responsible for the needs of others. You do what you do in the context of a collective. In the 10th house, your social identity, the Servant of Wands. The Page of Wands here is almost in a fresh place to start a new adventure. Whatever you have been doing to date, you're refreshing it in some significant way. You may be, for some of you, supporting the education, the growth of another, a child in particular, but this is really you having a fresh outlook and pursuing a new lifestyle that is very different from what you've been moving for. Even if you're staying in the same place, in the same job, in the same location, you're seeing it anew. You're wanting to grow and expand beyond your current confines. In the first house, the Servant, again a Page of Pentacles. So here, along with the Lady or the Queen of Jades, you are really creating a plan. You're really looking at how you can craft literally and build this new lifestyle, this new direction, how you can, in fact, refresh where you are so that you are focused on your abundance, focused on prosperity, even wealth, if that is your desire. In the 4th house, the Ace of Jades or the Ace of Pentacles. This is beautiful because, in fact, it seems as though your home is a base for your stepping into this portal of abundance. For so many of us that work from home, this can also be about the work that we create at home, the work we do in the home. This can also be about renewing your home, getting a new home, starting a new business, some way that you perhaps are monetizing your home or your place of business, the services you create perhaps out of the home, or as a new foundation for this new lifestyle, this new activity, professional practice, effort that you are renewing and refreshing. In the 7th house, the Ace of Cups. Wow. So you are really experiencing a tremendous healing from recent events. Something feels as though you've come out on the other side of some really difficult experience of care, perhaps caring for others, or trying to negotiate a difficult situation around the care of an individual. Here you are experiencing all of the love and flow that you have poured in to your relationships, whether that's a relationship with yourself or with significant others. You are experiencing flow. And as a Cancer, this is so beautiful because you are naturally a caregiver, a nurturer, one who pays attention to the needs for support of others. And here you're giving yourself this. You may be experiencing a time of rest, recuperation, recovery, and imagining, dreaming, inventing, fantasizing about this new beginning, this fresh start, this new opportunity to pour your talent into something that will be profitable for you, that will lead to more or a different kind of abundance than you've experienced in the past. Cancer, if this reading is resonating for you, please like this video, share this with others, comment below if you feel so moved, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled the gratitude card. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. This is totally in flow with this full moon in Sagittarius energy. This is a time of action, and it is important that we come from a place of gratitude for the lessons learned. And I pulled from the Hummingbird Oracle, Law of Attraction. Turn toward the beauty, love, and sweet joy you desire. Absolutely stunning and beautiful. It almost feels like there is a rejuvenation in your love and home life. In the 1st house, the Servant of Pentacles is clarified by the Devil in the 2nd house and the Moon in the 3rd house. I'm sensing this release of something that has not been serving you. Perhaps this is a relationship that has become burdensome. This can be a physical addiction or substance or lifestyle, something that supports you to escape, to not be in your body, to not experience whatever it is you've been experiencing. Something is showing me that you are releasing the chains. You understand that what others expect of you is no longer relevant to your situation, but you have perhaps lived your life, or you have been perhaps in a relationship that was dictated by the needs of another, at least recently. I sense that you are understanding again that as the creator, as the Queen of Pentacles, your desires and your capacity to manifest your desires is a priority here, and you're experiencing the residual joy and renewal as a result of understanding that your happiness has to be the driver of your experience. In the fourth house, the Ace of Jades is clarified by the Five of Swords in the fifth house and the Six of Wands in the sixth house. Something about your experience in your creative capacity, perhaps the way that you have found joy or recreation among your peers, something that you're trying to build with others, has perhaps left you doubtful about the value of your own ideas or your adequacy to the task. This is feeling more and more like an experience you've had of caretaking for others, where somehow what you have done or the result of what you've done has not been satisfying to you, or you've been blamed for something that occurred through no fault of your own. However, at the same time, I see your effort in working with others, your commitment to others, your desire to balance out the relationship in any exchange of energy has actually been well executed by you, so that you are actually ultimately realizing that despite perhaps the sense of blame or loss you're experiencing, is balanced by your commitment to the well-being of the whole, so that your work, your effort, your success in some realm is being celebrated, acknowledged, recognized, and that's what's important to you. You need that validation from your peers, your family members, your coworkers, whoever is looking to you, whoever is sharing space or working along with you towards whatever goals of service, provision of service that you're engaged in. And this victory is actually physically rejuvenating you in a way that allows you to rest, to sit on your laurels. This is something that I see is part of this self-healing. Perhaps it's taking a vacation after a long, challenging episode in your life where you were responsible for the care of others. There was a lot of work involved in that care, and you're now at a place where you can take a break, whatever that means to you. The Ace of Cups in the seventh house is clarified by the Knight of Cups in the eighth house and the Ace of Swords in the ninth house. So that's 3 aces we have. That is absolutely stunning. The Ace of Swords in the 10th house is really following upon the heels of your ability to express your desires, to look at the things that you want, to know your desires, and to begin to explore that part of your life. There's a sense of being unleashed here, of dropping some obligations and responsibilities that no longer attend to your well-being. And in that direction, you are unleashing your imagination, your self-care, your attention to what you would like to accomplish. And this is leading you to a revelation, a clarity. This can have everything to do with some further education or spiritual development you'd like, some joining up with institutions that support or spread the word, whatever that means to you, some development of your creative or literary talent, a way that you are speaking, articulating your vision, your goals, your desire to explore new cultures, new worlds. The Servant of Wands in the 10th house is clarified by the Magician in the 11th house and the Sun in the 12th house. Wow. You're definitely building yourself anew. You are creating something that is freshly minted from your heart. There's a whole experience that you're now being guided by your happiness, that you're freed up to pursue something that has significance to you. This can be something you're creating that is through the spoken word, that perhaps is about your personal narrative, your cultural history. There's a way that you're putting yourself forward, and this is what is allowing you to be yourself in a way that has not been possible before. In fact, I'm feeling a lot of exposure, and that can be uncomfortable for many of you. But this is an opportunity for you to give in a broader way to those communities that would value what it is you've learned, your creativity, your path to happiness, your understanding of your roots, where you've come from. I'm going to finish up this beautiful reading, Cancer, with a yogic oracle, yogic path oracle, and a big old bunch. No. And I pulled Atman. And I'm going to look that up in my handy guidebook here that is just as beautiful as the cards themselves. So Atman is the infinite aspect of the soul, no less. Blessed soul, you've now begun to see glimpses of the divinity that exists within you. And there's so much more to experience. You're filled with limitless potential and have realized that the only obstacles that exist are within your mind. You have reached a deeper connection to your highest self, the immortal aspect of your existence, the very seed of your soul. Your meditation has unveiled hidden depths to your true being and allowed you to experience the vastness that exists inside you. You've become aware that you are a microcosm of the greater macrocosm, a reflection of the universe. Now bring this expansiveness into the everyday and watch your life unfold. Thank you, dear friends, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, Cancer, Namaste.